Problem 954, use the patterns you found to predict whether each set of lengths below will form a triangle. If a set will form a triangle, state whether the triangle will be acute, obtuse, or right. Justify your conclusion. All right, A gives us a few side lengths here. So we have 5, 6, and 7. So let's see. I know 5 plus 6 is 11, which is greater than 7. So yes, it will form a triangle. Now we need to figure out what type of triangle. So let me switch over to my pen here. For A, we're going to do 5 squared plus 6 squared. I don't know if it's going to be equal than, less than, or greater than 7 squared. So let's see. I'm just going to leave this blank for now. So 5 squared is 25. 6 squared is going to give me 36. And I'm going to leave that blank space there because I don't know if it's equal to, less than, or greater than 7 squared, which is 49. So 25 plus 36 is going to give me 61, which is greater than 49. Now, based off of, what we discovered for problem 953, anytime the area of our smaller sides is greater than the area of our hypotenuse or our longest side, we have an acute triangle. So yes, this forms a triangle, and yes, it is acute. Now it says to justify your conclusion. That's what this work is doing. It's justifying that conclusion. So we can use that as our justification. You don't really need to explain. The only words you need to be writing are whether it's acute, obtuse, or right, or if it doesn't form a triangle. All right, let's have a look at B. So our side lengths are 2, 11, and 15. All right, 2 plus 11 is, it's 13, which is not bigger than 15. So this does not form a triangle. So we're going to say does not form a triangle. Now remember, the reason is because we do have to justify here. So 2 plus 11 is less than 15 and needs to be greater than in order to have a triangle. All right, that's all for part B. It's not a triangle. Now just remember, again, that's because any two sides that we choose should add up to be larger than the third side. All right, that brings us to C. So we have side 10 plus 15. Yep, that's greater than 20. So let's find out what type of triangle it is. So it is going to make a triangle. So I have side 10. I'm going to do 10 squared plus 15 squared I don't know whether it's greater than, less than, or equal to, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to put that little blank space there. So 10 squared is 100. 15 squared is going to be 225. Again, I don't know whether it's greater than, less than, or equal to. And 20 squared is 400. All right, so 100 plus 225 is 325, which is less than 400. And in the case we have one that is less than our longest length, so our two side lengths, their areas were less than our hypotenuse, this is an obtuse triangle. Now remember to make sure that you've copied down all the work, because that's what serves as your justification when it says justify your conclusion. Okay, on to D. Now for D, it gives us the side lengths 10, 24, and 26. Well, that's going to make a triangle, because any way we add two of those, it's going to be longer than the third side. So now we're left to determine what type of triangle it is. So I'm going to plug in 10 squared plus 24 squared. I don't know whether it's less than, greater than, or equal to 26 squared, but I'm going to find out. So 10 squared is going to give me 100 plus 24 squared, which is going to give me 576. I don't know whether it's less than, greater than, or equal to, so 26 squared is 676. So 100 plus 576 is 676. So I've got 676 on both sides. That's equal. Now, when we have a case where both sides are equal, that is a right triangle, because a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So this is a right triangle. All right. Part E. We have sides 1 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 9 centimeters. So 1 plus 3, ooh, that's smaller than 9, so these sides do not form a triangle. Now remember, we have to justify this, so we're going to say 1 plus 3 is less than 9, and 1 plus 3 should be greater than 9. To have a triangle. Okay, that brings us to F. Ooh. Maybe. All right, and F, we have sides 2 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and 11 centimeters. Well, 2 plus 10 is 12, which is greater than 11. All of the other sides work as well. Spare you the time. So 2 squared plus 10 squared. We don't know what it is in relation to 11 squared, so I'm going to leave a blank. 2 squared is 4, plus 10 squared is 100, and then 11 squared is It's going to give me 121. So we have 104 on this side, 121 on the other side. So 104 is less than, I'm going to get rid of this little blank space here so you don't think it's less than or equal to, it's just less than. So 104 is less than 121. Now in this case where it's less than, this would be an obtuse triangle. All right, and that's all for 54.